Armageddon has already started. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said the battle will be in the sky. It just don't mean airplanes. See, the battle has already begun. The battle is for the mind. Satan battling for your mind. God battling for your mind.
But there's one group that loves DNA testing, and that's racists. Apparently, white nationalists are flocking to genetic tests, but some don't like what they find because often the tests reveal African ancestry. Oh no.
Like, that's a bad thing.
That has got to be tough. You got to be tough, man. I mean, you feel for these guys. You almost feel bad for them. Then you remember that they're horrible people, and you just laugh and laugh and laugh. Here they are laughing right now. Ah! But I get it. I get it, guys. You pay all this money for a genetic test, and then it upends your whole worldview.
Male and female. Look at the word woman and break it down. You have woe, man. Woe means damnable and destruction. Woe symbolizes a people that's made from the original, that has a crooked, damnable nature. So God had to go into Adam and take out the rib of Adam to make woman. This is the grafting process that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has been trying all these years to teach you about. They call it today genetic engineering. We call it grafting, but the white man calls it genetic engineering. It's one and the same thing. Is that right? All praises due to Allah. You had an island full of nothing but white folk. I mean, not white folk, but brown people. And he says that the black germ, or separating the brown germ from the black and grafting it, he says at the end of 200 years you had an island full of nothing but white folk. I mean, not white folk, but brown people. And he says that brown man was the Japanese. The scholars and scientists try to refute the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and say, how could you say that the brown man is the Japanese man? Why, they had history going back up into ancient Japan, going back hundreds of thousands of years. This grafting process, Elijah, only took place 6,000 years. He says because at that end of that 200 years, some of them were allowed to leave the island. And those that left the island went up into what they call Japan today. And when they went up into Japan, they found the black man. And they took the black man and pushed him out of his seat of power, and they began to rule. But the original man of that area is black. Yes, we know that Japan has an ancient history, but it's not the brown Japanese history. It's the black man's history. The maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. He said this process continued to go on. He says within the next 200 years they begin to work on the brown and got the yellow. You see how the process goes? It's always getting lighter and lighter. And he said at the end of 600 years, you had a race of blonde-haired, blue-eyed devils. See, you all